Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk. I am going to do some journaling today. Now, I don't know what that may look like. We're going to work it out together. As you can see, it's breakfast time. I have my oatmeal here. If you don't like to watch people eat or drink while they chat or whatever, this may not be the video for you. I will try and not disturb our conversation with it, but it is a multi-purpose hour in my life right now. So, all right, welcome back. If you if you've been here a bit, I'm so grateful for your support and like coming back. If you're new here, welcome. I know I have some new friends, and I know some of you have said hello, so hello. I have not been journaling very much, and look at here's my shark tape for July, which we haven't watched one show. That's how it's going so far. Oh, that's not good. It's stuck. I have not been journaling very much. We've had a busy summer, which is all, well, not all good, but, mostly good. And I've had some opportunity to go visit some family and take care of some loved ones and all the stuff. So, journaling has not been happening. And when it does, it's literally like 5-10 minutes or kind of, again, multitasking maybe. I don't even know. So we'll see. But today I thought I was going to have a day, you guys. I had planned all week. Like, this is my day. I had like 4 or 5 hours. I was going to come down here and just get in it. And of course, that's changed. So, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to first of all put stuff in the pages, and then I think maybe we'll work backwards a little bit. Don't know. Today is this day. Literally, we're at the end of the month. This month, I need to make my August journal. I have, there's a lot of stuff stuck in here, but literally, like, no journal. Look how it sits, too. It's just, like, not in the mood. Okay. So, let's catch up. I do have my stickies here. Oh, I didn't take all my notes off my phone. That's not good. This is Wednesday. This is Thursday. And so we'll make some notes here. Whoops. My godson came home from the hospital yesterday, so that's wonderful. And, yeah, so now we move on to the next stages of what he needs there, right? Okay, I have some prompts here for this week's page, actually the page that was due 2 days ago, and I'm just behind. So, what happened? Oh, Allison, that's a bummer. What happened was I went down because I think I shared in the last video, essentially my godson needed brain surgery. And so I went down for the week to be with him and his mom and my family as well. And okay, something's happened and the glue has ooched. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. So what I did was when I was down there, I bought him some flashcards because, he's working on speech again. And this was a set that I didn't give to him. I bought 2 with numbers on it, I guess. I don't know. I tossed them in my cart. Literally, I ran to Dollar Tree for like 15-20 minutes down the street from the hospital. So anyway, I thought they were super cute, and I brought them home, and I would normally use these as like day of the week, in my journal, but I decided I could document his days in the hospital with these, and that would be a nice little journal place. So what I've done is started to kind of back them with some paper. Now this one you can see got a little Ucha glue on it, and so, but it's completely fine. Okay, so we'll go back to day 4, which should be here. Okay, so that's just like literally, if I have like 5 minutes, I come down and I was backing paper. I mean, that's how little time. I do have the banana card because but I could put this on like every day. It goes with this. Like, what? It could go on every day of my journal right now. So it's a little crazy, a little crazy. So let's see. Again, if eating oatmeal bothers you, may not be the video for you. I know someone commented before that like you don't need to see the oatmeal, you don't need to see me eat. I completely understand that. I do. And I appreciate, you know, your honesty. So, yeah, that's okay. All right. So the ones that are backed, I think I'm just going to put them in. I mean, we might as well start making some decisions, right? Let's just do something that'll get our brain going. And again, it's kind of like, but I like it over here, so and I can come back. I normally put my tip-ins in with clear tape, and then I can come back and put other fun washi over them or something if I want to, or I don't have to, obviously. But that way, at least it's in. Now, not interesting, like, that's not the right word, but okay. This was Tuesday. What I was going to say is the cards only go up to 10, and I actually need 11, so we'll see what we're going to do. So this is this day. Now, I did put Jaws tape, shark tape on the back. I will have to go check my notes and understand why, because I specifically put it on the back of this card on this day for a reason. I might put that one there. I think I'll put that one up there. Sure. All right. This beautiful piece of vellum is in here because it was, well, first of all, it's from Happy Mail. It's from one of you sweet friends, and I'm so grateful. And I'm also giving myself a pat on the back because I'm using it. Which, again, if you're not new here, you know is sometimes an issue for me. So, but the reason I'm using it is because I was a week behind, and this is the day I made last week's page, and I used these butterflies. And so I just thought this was pretty, and I thought the color, you know, tied in. So I'm going to use it on this day. So we'll get that put in, and I'll note, oh, but this is why it's out. See, this is why I don't put stuff on here. Okay. I also have, my thread with a little bit more gold thread on it, which is what I used on the page. And I thought, instead of saving this little piece or throwing it out, which gosh knows is not going to happen in my desk, not on my watch, I thought maybe we would use it just to add a little embellishment to this. Now, I mean, I could just do like a simple blanket stitch here. Interestingly enough, I almost want to do it on this side because it would look a little bit more like a binding. Now, I will also tell you I'm not getting more thread out. So what we have is what we have, and I'm not, it is what it is. I only may make it halfway up this page. I think we're going to be, whoops, that's didn't go through. There we go. I think we're going to be okay. Oh, you guys, it's crazy town around here. I mean, work is work, and lots of it. And, you know, Rue left a couple of weeks ago now. And then I was gone last week. And then, oh, now we're down to the last. Ooh, that was my finger, which I don't need left on here. Can we do one more? One more. How do we do one more with a long... Oh, that's going to make me sad. Well, we're going to go in backwards. Yeah. Sorry. So I put the back end through so I could get the hole, and then I'm going to cut it as close to here as I can. There we go. Literally not what I meant to do. It's okay. We'll put a little depth. Oh, don't you fall through there. We'll put a little tiny piece of tape right there. What was I talking about? Oh my goodness. Okay, so Rue left, and then I left for a week last week. I was gone Saturday to Saturday. And yeah, there we go. Perfect. It's perfect. Now, what I don't think I'm going to do, though, is put tape over it because I like the texture of it, right? So I think what we'll try is just some tape on the back. And I do tend to go ahead and, is that even thick enough? Give it a little bit of a score so it doesn't have to fight. All right. Okay, so my son is ending his internship. Supposed to be today, but he's going to work an extra 2 days next week to finish up some projects and stuff he was working on. He's absolutely loved his internship. It's been like an amazing experience. And then next week we have family coming into town, and they'll be here for a week, and then we leave again, and we're going to go see Rue. And then when we get back, we have a couple days, and we have more family coming into town. So, and then my son will leave. That will be it. But in the meantime, he has had to find a new place to live because his apartment that he was living in got sold over the summer, and they gave notice to the renters that they need to move out. They're obviously, I don't know what they're doing, whatever. They're increasing the rent, but they're remodeling the building, and they're going to move in and all the stuff, right? So, okay, I feel like I want to do some sort of tip in here. This page needs to be saved for that. Okay. This paper is obviously harder to write on, so I would need to include other background stuff, or I can tip it in. So I think for right now I'll tip it in. I think we'll just tip it up, maybe. We haven't done an up one yet. So yeah, finding a new apartment when you are not there and you live across the country is not super easy. So, I mean, obviously, thank goodness for the internet, and they often will either post a tour online of the property or they'll do one live with you. But still, I mean, there's just a whole bunch of nuances that go into it. So that's been a little stressful. Not to mention the timing of it, right? Just like being the middle of summer and yeah. So I feel like I want to do some sort of big tag in here. Like a big tuck tag. I don't know why that's speaking to me right now, but it is. So let's make one, shall we? Let's get out the giant box of scraps and make a giant tag. I feel like I can put this maybe right here. Whoops, I got my earphones in there. I don't know why a giant tag is speaking to me, but it is. Let's see if I can grab a little clip. This journal is just like, I can't even, whoa. I'll clip it down here. There we go. I mean, I'm just trying to see if I have anything that might even work. That's not wide enough. This whole journal, you know, I did in kind of the patriotic colors. And so, oh, you know what's interesting, which we probably need to go back and address. Hold, please. Because I haven't done my prompts at all for Junk Journal July. So maybe we should do that. Because I actually know one of the prompts was, I guess I'll just write them on the page, right? Let's just do that. That's easy. Okay, so what is today? The 28th. The prompt today is upcycle. That's funny. Only because I think, you know, most of what we do, or I do at least a lot of times, is upcycling in these journals. Okay, the 22nd was 27th, excuse me. I'll write it right here, was postcard. All right, the 26th is what? Cozy. I'll write it on my sticky, cozy. All right, the 25th is photograph. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know if I have a photograph of this day. I'm just trying to think if I got sent one. I'll have to go back and check my text if I got one sent from the hospital this day. I mean, normally I did. I think we videoed is my thought on it, but whatever. The 24th is vintage. Now, funny enough, I mean, I'm not a vintage girl, as you can see, but I happen to have literally right next to me, because I just took it out of my journal, some artwork from a Trader Joe's bag that I got when I went shopping down in California. And I think some of these are vintage, right? Like, I don't know. I think that's kind of funny. There's a vintage teapot. He's like vintage. Obviously, there's other things that are vintage. So, but this could be an option. I have some old tickets and stuff like that. I think he's really funny. I think he's funny. And then the airplane, of course, doesn't go upside down. It goes this way. But this is interesting because we just had that upcycle. Maybe this goes on the upcycle page, which was what? Today. Maybe that's supposed to go right there. All right, food for thought. Vintage, I'm just curious about. I'm going to leave him in there as kind of an idea. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What number are we on? 22. 22 is, oh, pockets. That's fun. Did we do 23? We didn't do 23. 23 is overlap. Overlap. 22 is pockets. Okay. Look, we already have a pocket. But, you know, we're going to pop another pocket in here. Something like, oh, this might be too much. This might be too much. It is too much. Or is it? See that trifold pocket? I mean, I have a plainer one. These are already all folded, obviously, and a white one. So we'll pop those in there as options. Okay, pockets. And 21, contrast. That's interesting. Now, what I have not done is watch the videos on these. I could. Sometimes I choose not to on purpose. Oh, 20 is a letter to myself. Well, that will be interesting. All right. Wednesday the 19th. Oh, interactive. Well, that will be interesting. I mean, yeah. Interactive. Okay. And then the 18th. Now, I did see someone post, was it Lydia? Oh, I can't remember. Favorite supply. I did see a video on this because I think she used the glitter. Was that you, sweet Lydia? I try not to watch some of them because, especially if it was like the interactive or the pockets, like I don't want to be one thinking like I have to do it a certain way, and two, I don't want it to limit my ability to come up with my own idea, if that makes sense. And sometimes it happens even if you don't mean it to. So I did see, I think Courtney actually posted on Pause, and I thought her take on it was very interesting. And so Meg at Meg Journals is the one who sponsors this, and she has asked, you know, other artists to join in and have each one a day or whatever, and they are so creative. So I do like to watch them. I just like to know what my idea is first because, yeah. So this is interesting. So the Pause, I mean, what an amazing prompt for that day, right? Because this was the day that the surgery happened and everything. So there's that. Okay, this is my brain. Right, there it is. Okay, see what I saw? I saw my box. I'm like, why is my box on my desk? The box is on my desk because I haven't put the stuff away. Why haven't I put the stuff away? Because I was waiting on my needle. This is what Allison's brain sounds like when it's not settled, okay? The needle was out because we wanted to do the thread. I did the thread, and then I was like, oh gosh, where's the needle? Okay, that's literally little trip in Allison's little vacation there for a moment. All right, we're back. But now the stuff is put away, so that's, you know, it's good. All right, the 17th is pause. The 16th is maximalism. Now, I actually did see, that's interesting. I did see an interesting video on this one, and I thought, oh, that's cool. Because the maximalism prompt is literally like add as much stuff, like what, like over the top stuff. And I just thought it was really cool. Okay. 15 is tucked away. 14 is torn. I mean, do you guys see all the journaling I've done in here? Ooh, torn. All right. 13th is details. I guess I'll just write it on there. Details. 12. Oh, that's a good one. So, gratitude. This is a good one. I love that one. Okay. All right. And 11 is paper samples. That's fun. and 10. Stripped back. Oh, I already put it there. There it is right there. See it? Okay. And 9 is balance. I don't know if I journaled it here. Look, I've done some journaling. That's amazing, Allison. Good job. I think I addressed it here. I'm not too sure. It's not crossed off. 9 I did. It was brown paper. 7 is framed. And I did not do it, and I don't think I'm going to do it. Okay, and then the rest. So I started off journaling. Yeah, so we can go back, but negative space, I did that one. Okay, and then 2 was pop a color. See, there's the prompt. And 1 was good vibes, and I've done that one. Okay, so now we at least know, geez Louise. Whew. Now we know a little bit about what else we need to add to the day, okay? So, let's see. This is the prompt for Inspired to Create that I haven't done this week. This one's going to be a little hard because this will be my prompt, and so this card needs to fit on here somewhere on this very busy page, and I put the date right in the middle as a little bit of a challenge to myself, and I think we'll tip this one in this way. So actually I'm going to run it right to the edge of this paper. This paper has embossed glitter stuff on it. It's going to have a little bit of a hard time sticking, so I'm going to wrap it to the other side like that. Okay, there we go. How's that? Exciting. Okay, so maybe we can work on just getting the cards in. Oh, we were going to make a tag. Okay, this is Friday. The prompt is upcycle. I like this. Let's just do it. I'm going to not overthink stuff, and we're going to... Okay, I also see things on my desk. So this picture goes with... Okay, let me make notes. Yesterday was Zero Gym. Wednesday... Oh, I already wrote. Okay. Tuesday was not heavy day. That means Monday was heavy day at the gym. Okay, so there's that. All right, we're back. We're back on Upcycle. Okay, we're going to use this thing from Trader Joe's. I mean, I did cut it up. My mom, mind you, like I'm in California. I'm running the grocery store for them, grabbing stuff for dinner and everything. And then I come home. I didn't have my grocery bags, obviously. And then I took whatever. She has bags. I didn't bring them. So I got the paper bags. And then I'm folding them up. And I'm putting them in their recycle bin or their reuse bin, whatever. And then this one I'm cutting up. Well, in fairness, it was ripped. Okay, so I didn't, you know. And my dad comes in. He's like, "No, you don't have to cut them up," you know, because I had sliced it in big pieces first. And he's like, "No, you don't have to cut them up." He's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "No, Dad, I'm cutting it up." He's like, "You're cutting it up? Why?" And I was like, "Well, for my journal." He's like, "Why are you putting a bag in your journal?" Yeah, trying to explain the crazy is sometimes not worth it. Yeah, I'm going to do exactly that. I love that a lot. And what are we going to do? You guys, this glue, I mean, we're done. In fact, I think we're done with it. I'm going to I'm going to do that. It has very little left in it. So we can, kind of do this with it, right? I mean, really, can you see? Like, really, used the glue. That's exciting. You know what that means? That means we get to put it in our used box and document it in our used list. And it means I get to get out another bottle of glue because I have it. Because, maybe it was on sale, or maybe it was a whatever, or maybe I had a panic and thought I might run out of glue one day. I don't think that's ever happened, but that's the thinking. All right, this is done, you guys. That's exciting. There is such pleasure I find in using my stuff. All right. So this we will get enough on here to glue. Does not have to be perfect at all. Sorry if you can hear my washing machine. It's spinning. I feel like I closed the door, but I apparently did not. So yeah, I got up this morning and had coffee time with my kid. I so enjoy our mornings together. And then he went off, like I said, this is his last Friday at his internship. It was supposed to be his last day, but he's going to stay for a little bit. And if I do it like that, all right, that's the way it's going to go. Just like, oh, Allison, you kill me. Okay, it's going to go like that. That's going to be the best we can do. It is not perfect in here. Is it going to rip? I don't think so. Okay, there's that. That's exciting. Okay, so that prompt is done. That's fun. What is this prompt? Postcard. Postcard. Do we have a postcard? I actually still feel like I want a tag in here. And I will tell you, I got out my cards to do iCAD, and I didn't do one iCAD, but I am loving pulling them like for just for use. And I'm like, that is the lamest. Like, look at all the fun paper we have to choose from. Why would I choose just a plain white card? Well, let me tell you. But we're not going to do that. We are going to choose, at least to back it with something. How about that? So if I get out some paper, if I have some white enough stuff. The seagulls is fun. I'll tell you what, I need a day of just me. I need a day. But it's not going to happen for a while, so I'm super excited family's coming because it's like good weather. And so, and we don't always have that in the Pacific Northwest, and I hope they're going to get some boat days and, and my son can finish up his summer and enjoy his days. And so it's all like super good. I need to take some time off work is what I need to do, and be home, like not to travel. That would help me feel a little bit more grounded as well, not just hopping right back into work. And actually I don't even work on Monday or Tuesday because I'm at an all-day training both days, which doesn't necessarily help anything. Okay, I think I'd like to try and use one of these embossed pieces of paper that I have. That's kind of fun. Is it too close in color? You almost want something a little bit more contrasty, don't you? What about this one? I think this one's better. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, that's too bad because I kind of like those. We don't want pink flower. And I'm just looking at my choices here. This one could work. I have some more blues. Let's see what we have. All right, I have this one. And basically what I do, again, if you're new here, welcome. That one could work. These are just like too light and don't. Let's do this one. When I print up my pictures, I choose them on my phone. I send them to my little Canon selfie printer. And while I'm waiting for them to print, sorry, there's my washer. I obviously didn't shut my door. I do apologize. As I'm waiting for them to print, I often grab some scraps and run them through my die cut machine, which is right there next to my printer. And so these are just cut-offs of whatever. And yeah, I think we'll do that. I'm going to glue this side. Probably should use a liquid glue on this, but we'll see. We'll see. So what I was saying is the die cuts, the embossing folder things, they're just kind of scraps. They're different pieces I have kind of laying over there. This one I sent through, I think twice, and you can see it embossed it so much it actually cut it, like cut right through it. I don't quite know if that shows up, but so I have to choose, like, do I want this side or do I want this side? And I'm going to choose the bumpier side, and because it's going to be glued down, we're going to be just fine. And then I need to choose, like, do I want this edge to show or not, because it's not going to take it all. And I think I do want this edge. I'm actually going to make that my top edge, and I'm going to keep this edge and not this edge. If something needs to be cut, those are my cutting edges, okay? Did that all make sense? Probably not. All right. There we go. So yeah, so see how the blue is bigger. I'm going to end up cutting this edge off, which is kind of this worn edge, and this edge, because I like this up here, I'll probably add, a title or some ribbon or something. And so we'll just cut like this, and we'll cut that into our little trash bin here. All right, there we go. Did you guys do iCAD? Ooh, Nelly, it's a goal I have, I'm telling you what, but summers are a little busy, and I just did not jump on the bandwagon. I can do one, I can do a few. Obviously, I can't go back. I could go back and do them all. But I do think I'm going to put a reminder into my planner for next year that it's coming. Like, be prepared, it's coming. This is having a little bit of a hard time. I might need to put some liquid glue in here, but we'll give it a minute. Okay, so yes, I know it's off-centered. No, I do not care. I'm going to end up putting a sticker or something in here, or doing something, and probably some words and probably some ribbon, right, to make it a tuck or to make it a tag. Now, this right here, we get to decide how we want to handle that. Do I want to tape it? Do I want to staple it? And I think Just trying to look at what washi I do have. Sure, why not? We'll use some of this. Because I only have like 10 more feet of it, and all right, so we'll put a little washi on this side. So what I've been doing is just coming down and working when I can. Obviously, I have not been bringing you guys along, and I do apologize for that. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, so, and we've already done the prompt for the day. Okay, this prompt is postcard. I don't know if I want to put my scrap bucket away is what I'm fussing with right now, but I guess I will. So we're not quite as cluttered right here, but I feel like I'll probably pull it out again soon. But, oh, see this? I'm pulling it because it says together we are family. I'm literally tossing it over here. And because for August, because they'll be here. Now, some of you might be asking, Allison, how's the capsule going that you made and for July? It's going great. It's going great. Literally don't even know where the capsule is right now. So, that's how great it's going. My page fell out here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Nope, go back one more. Where is it? What's happening? That was just this week. Go back another week. Here it is. All right. This was the prompt for this week. All right. Let's go back and see if we can add any more things. I'm barely making a dent. It's been 40 minutes. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I did get my new neti pot packet, so I did that. Oh, postcard. Do we want to go in and add? I don't think I want to search for that right now. I feel like I might get a little distracted with that. This is the prompt for this week, you guys. Super fun prompt. The word is random. Yeah, if you haven't seen Melissa's video, I haven't watched it. She specifically was like, you may not want to watch my video if you haven't chosen your things yet or whatever. We did a little spin on how we chose our prompts. And so, woo, just throwing stuff. And so I was like, okay, I'm not going to watch. I think I've already chosen my prompts, but again, I don't want to be influenced, like on a couple different levels, right? Like I don't want it to, again, feel like I can't come up with an idea, or sometimes in my own brain, I get stuck. And so, I don't necessarily want that. How is that not straight? I folded the paper onto itself. How is that not? Well, I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so I haven't watched it yet, but if you haven't watched it, I would suggest you do go over and see, because, you know, how we chose the prompts this week is kind of fun. And so, yeah, so this will go in here. Now, cozy is interesting as a prompt, so I don't know what we can do there. This is in here and I need a photo, so I'll have to check on that. Let's see what else we can add here. Okay, what's this page? Oh, vintage. Okay, I'm literally staring at this picture and I'm like, why? See, the thing is down, and this is, of course, the soccer picture I was going to choose. I'm like, why is soccer picture on Monday? What did we do? We didn't. I pulled the opposite. I pulled it for this one, and I'm going to put this one in because we did heavy push jerks on Monday, and this is what I think I look like. I feel like I look that strong. Yeah, that's what I want to look like. How about that? All right. I also went to Qdoba. So if there's a reason I don't look like this when I lift, it might be because I went to Qdoba for lunch. I'm just going to say that. All right. Okay. This is vintage. I don't know if I like him or not. He's kind of funny. I mean, he counts as vintage, right? We could do something else. We'll cut him out and just see what our thoughts are. I feel like he might be really fun for like another sort of prompt where we might need something. Like I have other options for vintage, whereas I think this we could use. So maybe we'll. Now, obviously, when you go watch other people's pages for Junk Journal July, they are like their whole thing. And it's not in a daily journal. They can do, you can do whatever you want, right? So there's all sorts of things being done. But if it wasn't a journal, they might do a whole journal spread that's vintage or something. And I tend to just add one component, right? I do like him, though, like the interactiveness of it. I think he's kind of funny, actually. Yeah, let's do it. We can always add something else, is my thought. What else I was going to say on that? We can always add something else. I have this really weird glue, and I'm just going to keep using it. I got it. It's Jewel It Embellishing Glue. Fabric. I don't know. It's got to work on paper, right? Fabric and embellishment glue. I feel like all of the Aleenes, it's very liquidy though, comparative to the other tacky glue. Anyway, all right, we're going to add this guy up here. And I'm going to try. I'm watching this hand down here because it's either got to go under or over the card, and if it goes over the card, it's going to have to fold or do something. So there. We'll try it. We'll try it. Now, the Qdoba, I'm wondering, we could make a pocket. You know what might be fun, actually, is just because I have this on my desk, I'm wondering if we made a clear pocket. That's kind of fun and different. Should we try that? Why not? I'm going to cut it like in half, essentially giving myself two pockets. Right? Why wouldn't that work? I mean, I'm tempted to use this one just because it already has the fold at the bottom as the reinforced piece. Sure. Why not? Erase my little date down there. I mean, we are right on in terms of the size of the paper. I mean, it's the exact same size, so it's going to butt up a little bit on the edge, but I think we're going to be okay, and I'm not going to cut it. And I'm going to tape it, and the tape will show through a little bit. And I think that's okay. I think that's okay. If not, we can put some pretty washi or something over it if we want. And the weird part is, yeah, with all the supplies and whatnot, I'm going to reach for that silly index card again. They're just so easy. They're just so easy. All right, so that's what that's going to look like. I don't know if that's going to bother us or not. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I don't think you can even see. I think I'm actually pretty happy with that. Okay, that's exciting. I feel like I'm cheating if I just use another index card in here. Like it just would go in like this, right? And it's actually like not, there's not a lot of wiggle room in there. So my thought was I would, whoops, cover it, right? All right. So you can see this is going to be a long process of getting caught up. I am not in a place where this is going quickly and it's going to take some time. So I'm obviously not going to bring you along for the whole thing, but I did want to just check in with you guys and see how you guys are doing, how your journaling's going, and let you know the status. Now, I am clear. I haven't done a flip through for you guys either. May is not done. May is not done. We're at the end of July. It's not done. Now, the pages are done. The journaling's not done, if that makes sense, right? I have my stuff glued in. It's just I haven't completed the journaling. So I do want to go back and do that. June is done. So I might flip that today for you or sometime soon because I could show you that. And then I'll continue to, work on this one. And then we're going to make a July journal. Okay, that works. That's fun. Yep, that's fun. So vintage, I'm going to count this as vintage unless we want to add something else. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with this. Now, I might tuck it in as another tuck in here. And again, we could back it with a card, or I could back it with just some paper, right, to get a journaling on the back. If I have, I happen to have another card right here. What do you know? What do you know? I mean, I could put, just trying to think which way. Let's just do it. We can cut more. So yeah, I mean, I know the conversation is always like, is it a pressure? Do you like, I can't stay current with daily journaling. I get it. But I do enjoy it. And I do enjoy going back and like finding stuff about the day to document, like, and using my supplies, obviously. So this, this picture, I wouldn't use, what else would I use this for? Well, it's to document my day at the gym, right? So I'm curious if I want to make some sort of, tab essentially on here. But I think I'll cut it off and we can add a tab or a ribbon or something to pull if we want to. But I think he'll go in there like that. And then that tag will go in there like that. Okay. All right. So that's that. I think we're probably done for today. Because it's almost an hour. So I think I'll leave you there. I'm going to continue to back my cards on here. So I have this because this is how I'm going to document, the days in the hospital. And that just takes a little time to obviously go in and I sand them and because they're glossy cards and just add some paper. So I just do that while I'm watching TV or something real quick. Or if I have, like I said, a little bit of time, 5-10 minutes. I'm going to keep plugging along. I showed you guys this bookmark that I found when I cleaned out some stuff. And I really like it. where's my tape go? It goes right there. Why is that not? There it goes. I'm going to take this out. I'll probably use this in a page or something. I'm going to make another bookmark in here and add a tassel, and then I'm going to use that to mark, my daily page so I can see what page I'm current on, right? Because I should be able to turn to our current day and be like, here's today's journal spread. Let's work on it. As you can see, that's not happening. But so that's it. Gosh, you guys, I am behind still. And yes, this is still not glued or sticking. I'm going to try one more thing, and it involves, I think, laying this guy flat, and I have sanded it down, and I'll keep trying different glue, but I do think we're going to end up with some nice packaging tape on here. So anyway, that's it. So I am not current is what it is. Okay. But I'm going to be working on it. And today is, what's today? Today is right here. I'll put my bookmark here to remind me where my current page is. All right. So where are you? What does journaling look like for you? How are you documenting your days? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. And what are your plans for August? Let's talk August, because gosh knows that's where we're at. I can already tell you, we're busy. We're busy in August. I brought this down. I'm going to put it in the page where it goes. So it was not last night. So it would have been Wednesday. I used up those sunflower seeds. Yeah. And then I brought this down, but I can throw it away now that I have it. Okay. So I cut up my protein bar thing to put into my journal because I'm going to use this piece or this piece, whichever, right? And then this is what was left. Now, you know me, you guys, like this is a container. This is a really nice container. Now, you could reinforce it a little bit, but use your boxes, right? Like if you have, as an example, I have a little trash bin right here. This could be a trash bin easily. I have a box that holds glue over here. It's another one of these, as a matter of fact. But if you have a little thing on your desk and you want to contain, things like this that are just kind of random on your desk, which I know they're here because they're not supposed to be, but it contains that, right? It could hold washi. It could do whatever. So you don't need to buy expensive containers or whatever. Like you have stuff that you use that can contain things. So I just wanted to show you that. So I'll use this piece, something in my journal, and I brought the box down to show you guys. I don't think I need it. I don't think I'm going to keep it, but I did think it was a nice little container. So that's it for me, you guys. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're creating. I hope you're making the memories and then finding a way to document them, whatever works for you. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.